Some glad day when the former thing will have passed away. When everything will be put right. In that happy land where there is no night. Some glad day, some happy day. Just enjoying my coffee. Picked up my guitar again. Every once in a while, a song will come out. Today, I was thinking about. I couldn't find my coffee. Okay, yeah. I was thinking about contrived news. That's a good word for it, contrived. When you contrive something, you sit down and you think about it and you arrange your thoughts. So I'm going to change it from fake news to contrived news. Of course, the first thing when you're contriving the news is you act as if there's absolutely no debate on any matter. You know what you're bringing is the truth. And that's the way it's done on the news today. Absolutely, this is true. Nobody's. It's a established. I don't know. You like to use the word fact, but it's an established truth. Well, I think in the truth movement, I was talking about yesterday about in the truth movement. If I wanted to confuse, if I was the old devil playing the part of the devil, and I wanted to, I saw that there was some truth getting out there, especially on these phones and stuff. Well, I would join up with it and act a fool, act like I was one of them, and lead the discussion off and lead the truth that is being revealed to God's people, lead it off in another direction, or fill it full of people that were not on the right side. Let's put it that way, or for sale, people that were for sale. Like I might even hold a convention and put religion in the matter, and put a scripted view of the end times, like it was something out there in the future, this great tribulation period, and all these other facts. You just act like that's a fact and put it in and mix that up in a convention. Of course, put people there that are intolerable, they're hard to tolerate. Also, I would have kooks show up. I'd have kooky folks show up, and you see that thing about this rocket, like this, this kooky man that had a rocket. He was going to claim that he was a truther, a flat earther, But really, the whole thing is to make absurd the notion of a flat, level plane that makes perfect logical sense, and stop people right at the door by having a bunch of kooks act like they're one of you. What was that fellow with a backpack on that showed up? All those people are hired folks, to stop people from even examining the truth right at the door. That's what they do. So anyway, I don't. I just wonder what happened to all these flat Earth conferences. That people were going to. But I think that the best thing to do is if somebody has the truth, just it's word of mouth is the way I believe it's going to have to get by now. Truth about anything. But anyway, I believe that they tied this thing at this little conference down here that was supposed to be about truth, And to see the thing about it is they have truth. There's truth in these little. But you give them some truth, then you lead them over here into something that's not true, like a something to do gospel. All of these men that are in the supposedly truthers, that God's people are believing, are following, have a something to do gospel. That is the one big. I believe the one big thing that they all have in common. Oh, so what if you believe the earth is flat? As long as you believe that there's a something to do, that Jesus didn't finish what he finished on that cross some 2,000 some odd years ago. So what if they believe that? We'll let them believe that. Just don't let them know that Jesus has already finished his work, and then it's all over with. God's script has already been written, and is written before the world begins. But they write another script, and they're letting people in on it. Yeah, y'all come to and listen to us because we know what's fixing to happen in the world today. Stuff like that. No, brothers and sisters. They'll have some calamity might really happen, some kind of an event. But they're going to take that calamity or that mayhem that's taking place, and they're going to fashion it and try to act like they know what's fixing to happen when only God knows what's going to happen, because he is ultimately, he works everything out for the counsel of his own will. Nobody's going to stay his hand and tell him what's going to happen and what's not going to happen. I tell you what's going to happen. I believe that most of God's people will be deceived by the posers in high places. And at the end of the world, he's going to come and show you who's in charge. I mean, God has all power, but he also has the power to exercise that power at the moment that he wants to exercise that power, to bring everything into fruition. You see, brother, sister, you say, well, what is he waiting on? He's waiting on the very last day. He's waiting on the time. That's what he's waiting on. But anyway, just want to get on in and ramble a little bit, pick on my guitar. No, we watch contrived news every day, and people spend their money on supposed thousands and thousands of dollars, thousands of dollars on educations, contrived educations, bringing them a bunch of baloney, and pay for it and then charge it to them, and they pay for a pack of lies. That's what I believe is going on. No, brothers and sisters, the best thing to do is have peace on earth, live and let live, and what will be is going to be. The French had it pretty good back then when they said, "Que sera, whatever will be, will be." It's going to be whatever it's going to be, because God is in control of everything. That's what Job said. The Lord giveth, the Lord taketh away. In his time, he's going to make all things right. In his time. At the end of the world, in my view, at the very last day, he's going to make everything right. But for the time being, we're pilgrims and strangers down here below, brothers and sisters. And sometimes we are sheep for the slaughter, seems like. But, brother, I just want you to know, the news, what you're being told on the news, you need to, some things that they tell you actually happen. But a great majority of it is contrived and scripted. That's my view down here in Alabama. Anyway, thought I'd get on here and make a little video here. Their big thing is you keep a straight face and you read the script. Oh, we landed on the moon. No question whatsoever, no question whatsoever. Although, if you ever looked at it, sometimes you can look up at the moon and you can see the stars on the other side of the moon. You can see blue sky through the moon. I tell you what, brothers and sisters, wonderful thing about knowing God's cosmology, that we're not moving, that we're standing still. It brings peace. Everything seemed to me beforehand was out of kilter. I was thinking of myself as somebody standing sideways, because we lived in the United States. We were standing sideways. Those in Australia were upside down. We were spinning, and this whole thing, this magic word called, what's the word? Magic was what they call the word? Gravity, yeah. That magic word that kept you where you didn't feel anything, or even though you were spinning and speeding through space, you didn't feel anything. No, brothers and sisters. God made the world level, the earth level. Our up is up and our down is round. Down is down. Sun, moon, and stars are going round and round. And brothers and sisters, it's a done deal. Don't know all the particulars, but I do know this, that I got a good firm, my feet are on stable ground now. Before, the ground was moving beneath our feet. But anyway, just wanted to put this little video out today. And I know I just did a bunch of rambling and everything, but no, brothers and sisters, in my view, down here in Alabama, the news is contrived. But be of good cheer. This world is passing away. Peace and love from Miss Old Boy down here in Alabama.